Hello, I'm Kira for Shakti Power Yoga. Go ahead and put any music that you want in the background of this video, and we'll come stretch it out to relieve upper body soreness. So no matter what got you sore, we will stretch it on out today. Come onto all fours on your mat, and we'll start with hip circles. So from all fours, take your hips forward and start making big clockwise circles. Hold anywhere that feels especially tight and just begin to work out any kinks in the lower body here. Switch directions. Come back through center and we'll take a few rounds of cat-cow. So spread the fingers really wide. Inhale, arch the back, look forward. Exhale, curl the toes. Stretch the back up, release the neck. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat pose. Go at your own pace a few more times. And come back through center. Staying in all fours, we are going to stretch out our wrists. So bring the fingers outside of your body to face back towards your knees. You can stay upright. If it's too intense in the forearms, you can lean a little bit forward. If you want more of a stretch, lean backwards. Deep belly breath here. Today's a gentle day, so try to make it restorative for you. Try to feel relaxed and restored in each of our poses. Bring the fingers back around towards the front, then form fists and bring the tops of the hands of the fists to reach the ground. Lean back at first. Start to develop that stretch, and then lean forward if you want more intensity. You can roll around a little bit by moving in little hip circles if you want to just stretch every corner of that wrist. Amazing work. Release that. Lean back onto the toes and come find standing mountain pose. We're going to start with rounds of Surya Namaskara C. So starting in mountain pose, Tadasana, inhale, arms come up, upward salute, back bend here if you're ready for it. And then swan dive down to the ground, forward fold, Uttanasana. Grab a hold of the opposite elbows and just hang here. Have the intention of bringing the forehead towards the shins. So you're going down and also in with the head. Great job. Release the hands. Halfway lift. And lunge back with the right foot. Low lunge here. Hands reach up towards the sky, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the ground, find plank pose. Feel free to lower your knees to the ground here if you're really not trying to work your arms today. And then Ashtanga Namaskara, chin, knees, chest to the ground. And Baby Cobra, Bhujangasana. Bend in the elbows. Great job. Tuck the toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift back into downward facing dog. Stretch it out here, pedal out the heels. Hips reach up towards the sky, fingers spread wide. The inside of your elbows turn inward to face each other. Great job. And lunge forward with the right foot. Finding crescent lunge on the second side. Hands come up. Sink into it. Stretch that left hip flexor. Plant the palms and step up back into your forward fold. Upward salute. And hands to heart. Great job. Repeating on our second side, upward salute, forward fold, halfway lift, lunge back, left foot, crescent lunge, knee to ground. Hands lower. Find plank. Lower down, 8-angle pose. Cobra. If you're ready, you can straighten your arms here. Chest thrusts forward and find a deeper back bend this time. Transition using the knees into downward facing dog. And lunge forward with the left foot. Crescent lunge. Forward fold. Upward salute. Hands come to heart and breathe easy. We have 2 more rounds of Sun Salutation C, 1 on each side. We're going to move through quickly, linking breath to motion now. So I will try to help cue the breath to motion, but feel free to go slower than me or faster than me so that you can follow your own breath. So from mountain pose, inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lunge back, right foot. Inhale, plank. Exhale, 8-angle pose. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in here. Breathe out here. Bottom of the exhale, right foot lunges forward. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, mountain pose. We will regroup here. Breathe easy. Last time, inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot lunges back. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, Ashtanga Namaskara. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale here and exhale here. Inhale, lunge forward, left foot. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. And exhale, find mountain pose. Great job. That's it for our fast motion. Now we're just going to take some easy poses to stretch our entire torso and upper body. So we'll start here by stretching the back out. From your standing position, bring the hands down by the sides. Lean down low so that you can grab opposite wrist with the hand behind the knees, and then pull up, arch the back. Tuck the chin. This is a really intense stretch for the upper back, so ease into it. Breathe easy. Great job. And now release the bind and forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant the palms, step back 1 foot at a time. Find plank for a moment. Flip the toes and go straight into cobra pose. Roll the shoulders back. We're countering that back stretch that we just took in our forward fold. So shine the chest forward through the arms. And we'll stay here for a moment and take circles with the head, stretching out the neck in one direction. Just like the hip circles, you should pause anytime you feel resistance and hold that tough spot before continuing to move. And switch directions. Excellent work. Bring your gaze back forward and drop backwards onto the knees. We are going to take thread the needle pose. So from all fours, bring the right hand up towards the sky, twist open, and then thread the arm through as far as you can get it towards the left. You should feel a stretch in the right shoulder here. So you might have to move around where that right hand is sitting in order to feel that stretch. One more breath here. And come back through center. Left hand comes up towards the sky. Follow with your gaze. And then thread it through towards the right. One more breath here. And come back up. Now we are going to stretch our triceps. I'm going to use 2 blocks here set in front of me at shoulder distance apart. If you don't have blocks, you can totally do this with your triceps pressing against the ground. It's just not going to be quite as intense of a stretch. So I do recommend blocks if you have them. Either way, we are going to stretch our triceps now. So take your blocks on the medium or high setting and press the triceps into it, leaning forward from your kneeling position. Lower the head between the blocks, bring the hands to touch up above, and fingertips reach towards the sky. Bending forward, you should feel a stretch in your triceps or the back of your arms. Release the neck here. Try to keep your breathing constant. I know it's a little bit difficult if you're compressing your diaphragm against your legs. Really relax into it. I love this pose. We're going to hold it a few more breaths. Excellent work. Release that and rise up. Walk your hands back up to your kneeling position. Slide the feet through and find an easy seat. We're just going to stretch out the neck once more here. So left hand rises up towards the sky, right hand is towards your side on the ground. Bring the left ear towards the shoulder, and then bring the left hand down towards the right ear and press slowly to get a stretch deep in the neck. Release the bind and come back up through center. Left hand comes out to the side, right hand overhead. Lean the head to the right and then grab a hold of the side of the head and lift a little deeper. And release that. We are going to come into cow face pose. So I want to stretch my legs a little bit more, so I'm going to take the lower half of cow face pose as well. If you find that to be uncomfortable, go ahead and stay in this easy seat and only follow me for the arms. So I'm bringing my left leg under me and my right leg on top in order to stack my knees. Right knee right on top of left knee. There are actually bees in the video attacking me right now, so if you see me shaking off anything for the rest of the video, it was because all around me there were just bees throughout the rest of this practice. And basically trying to pat my back without moving my neck. And then my left hand sweeps under and I'm finding a bind. If your fingers can't touch, that's fine. You can just hold onto your back, or you can grab a strap and use it to bind yourself. Breathe easy. Three more breaths here. And release that. Take the feet out in front of you. Sway the knees side to side like a pendulum if you were using your legs in this position. And then go ahead and take the opposite leg on top. If you are in cross-legged pose, you can also just switch which leg is in front. This time my left knee is stacked on top of my right knee, and I'm taking my left hand up towards the sky, reaching it down my back, and then finding that hand with my right hand coming from behind. Three more breaths. Release the bind of the hands first, and then the legs. Again, pendulum side to side with the knees. And then bring the legs out straight in front of you, and hands in front, roll back vertebrae by vertebrae until you are lying on the ground. Press the hands into the ground beside you and bring the legs straight up. We are going to find shoulder stand pose. So with the legs straight up, I'm walking my hands down my back until I get as low as possible, the closest to my shoulders. Toes pointed, straight as a rod, pointing upwards. And we'll hold here. This is great for the neck as well. It's great for stimulating the thyroid. And I'm stretching my back once more in that concave direction. Great job. Release the hands and roll out of it. Once you've come out of that, grab your blocks again. I'm going to do a heart opener lying on my blocks. I like this because it's really restorative. If you don't have blocks available, you can do this stretch in a doorway, or as a last resort, you can just bind the hands behind you standing and puff out the chest. We're just trying to stretch the chest. So I'm taking one block behind my head and then one block along my spine. This can be at the lowest or the medium setting. And then you can just lie back onto it. Hands come out to the sides, palms up, and relax. Once you've gotten the upper body good, then you can bring the bottoms of the feet to touch and your knees can splay out like a reclined bound angle pose. We are nearing the end of our practice, so let the eyes close, follow your breath, and start preparing for Shavasana. Just ease into relaxation here. Halfway there on this pose. One more breath. Roll onto your side so that you can remove the blocks. And then come right back into that supine bound angle pose. This time our hands are going to come to our upper thighs and we're going to super gently press our thighs away from our torso. This is such an amazing lower back traction release, but you have to do it super gently. So a really small motion here and you should feel your lower back relaxing. Great job. From here, we're going to come into Shavasana. So hands come out to your sides again. Legs come long. Toes splay out to the sides. And relax. Eyes are closed. Breath is easy. I love being sore. It's amazing to know that your work is building new, stronger muscle. You did something intense that was new and required more than your muscles needed previously. So it's an amazing time and you have to give it that time. So this restoration and gentle stretching is just as important as the intense hard workouts. So great job coming on your mat today to relax and stretch and allow your muscles to build up in new ways. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Roll over to your side. Press yourself up to a seat. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Bring your hands to your heart. Thumb knuckles to third eye. Bow forward. Namaste. Great practice. I did another video for lower body soreness, so check that out next if you're sore absolutely everywhere. And you can find all gentle stretching videos in this playlist, so check that out as well. Thank you. Have a great day.